Hey, so today's episode is brought to you from the beautiful out of doors. Alright, so I spent my weekend over at Megan's, as you guys know. I'm going to be spending my whole week at Megan's, as you guys know, evidenced by the fact that I'm not there with you. So far it's been kind of dull because Megan, she's been spending her weekend at Scarborough Fair and doing Rocky stuff. And her roommate just turned 21, so he was gone drinking, and Bobby was in with Megan. So the three people that I'm sharing the apartment with are all busy this weekend. I don't like being in public. Alright, so I went to my class today and we watched a video about teachers in their first year in school teaching, and I have to say that if it didn't make you depressed, it totally motivated you to want to teach just because of all the impoverished stuff. In Wolverine, they made Xavier look younger, and that was kind of creepy. And I told When we originally watched the movie, I told Maddie that it didn't look that bad, but that was before I actually watched Benjamin Button. Although I have to admit that Benjamin Button, when they tried to make Brad Pitt look like he was like 16, it was kind of creepier because on the screen he had these really bright blue eyes and it creeped me out. And so I thought the kind of overlay of how they did that was kind of interesting, film technique-wise. And then the other day, while I was home alone, I looked up the requirements for being a film editor, and it's one of those apprenticeship jobs where you get a technical degree and then you be someone's assistant and someone else's assistant, and then they're like, okay, you can work with us as an actual editor now. And then they're like, oh, you're a really good editor, so we're going to promote you to being the film editor. And then if a director likes you, they're like, you can be my film director, editor every time. So I'm sad about that, which means that this whole teaching thing might end up being my permanent job. Although, I'm not completely depressed about it. Today they asked us, why do you want to teach? And I was like, oh God, I can't answer that question. I don't know. Why would anyone want to teach? But after that video, it's like I kind of like helping kids out. It's the real thing where I tell you what it takes to be a film editor. First of all, you need to be very technical. Second of all, you have to be creative. But the most important thing is that you have to be able to take creative license from someone else. You can't always do what you want to do because it looks better. You have to do what the director wants and what all the other editors tell you to do, which means that you won't always get credit for being so awesome as you are. And it's a lot of work. You have to deal with rush deadlines and pushed assignments and all that crazy stuff. But it's a job I want. It'll be fun. Hopefully, one day, I'll get to do it. Alright, so that's my spiel.